Hi, folks. Welcome back to Curtis Goes Corner. Just the news. Great website, by the way, if you want to check it out. Democrat and critical Senate runoff in Georgia says Chuck Schumer's name is certainly not on the ballot. The two Senate runoff races in Georgia will determine whether Democrats or Republicans control the Senate. We all know Republicans right now have 50, and Democrats have 48. Those of you out there that don't know, a tie 50-50, the vice president breaks the tie. The Democrat challenging Georgia GOP Senator Kelly Loeffler in a runoff race that will determine control of the Senate says the contest is not about the chamber's top Democrat, Chuck Schumer. Chuck Schumer's name is certainly not on the ballot, challenger Raphael Warnock said Sunday on CNN. The Loeffler-Warnock race is just one of two in Georgia that will go to a runoff election in January with no candidate on November 3rd receiving 50% of the vote. Yeah, the third-party candidate screwed that up. Anyway, yeah, his name is on the ballot, and I'll tell you why, sir. Mr. Warnock, I believe he's a reverend. I'm not sure. I believe he is, so I'll be polite and say Reverend Warnock. Yeah, Chuck Schumer's name is on the ballot. So is Elizabeth Warren. So is Cory Booker. So is the senator from Hawaii that I wouldn't hire her to run a one-car funeral. All those idiots on the Democrat side that acted like fools during the Kavanaugh confirmation. I mean, really? Yeah, they're all on the ballot too. Because if this guy wins, they will have the majority. Do you really and truly want those people to have a say in how your life is led in the country? Yes, sir. So they all are on the ballot. Schumer, Elizabeth Warren, Cory Booker, even Kamala Harris indirectly, because if she's not the vice president, she'll certainly still be a U.S. senator depending how things work out. So yes, sir, they all are on the ballot. That's the problem. That's the problem. You want Denang Dick from Connecticut? Yeah, good luck. The other Georgia race is incumbent GOP Senator David Perdue versus Democrat Jon Ossoff. The GOP currently holds 50 seats. The Democrats sweep the Georgia races. The parties would be tied at 50 apiece, giving the vice president the tiebreaker vote. With control of the Senate at stake, the race has become a national contest. No kidding, they're both in the same state, which makes it doubly worse. With Washington outside campaign money pouring in, while Warnock tries to make the focus on the campaign issues that matter to Georgian voters. I'll tell you what's on the ballot, Warnock. A reverend continued on CNN. Healthcare is on the ballot. Access to affordable health care. We've got 500,000 Georgians in the Medicaid gap. We've got 1.8 million Georgians with pre-existing conditions. There's no perfect solution to health care. You do the best you can. That's the one thing I will say I will criticize Republicans for that's anything worthwhile, is when Trump won in 2016. They have from 2016 to 2018 to come up with some kind of health care plan. They voted against repealing Obamacare, was it 17 times, and said they had a plan in place, no plan materialized. That I do blame them for, and that's why they lost the House in 2018, and that's why the Democrats still hold a small majority now, even after the bloodbath on November 3rd for the Democrats in the House. So there is a perfect solution. Not every problem has a solution. As I get older, in fact, I'm 64 today, as a matter of fact. No, there isn't. You do the best you can, especially when government's involved. Good God, there is no perfect solution. Warnock also responded to Loeffler campaign saying he attended a speech that Cuban dictator Fidel Castro gave at a church Warnock belonged to in 1995. I had nothing to do with that program, he said. I did not make any decisions regarding the program. He said he never met Castro and he never was connected to him. This, folks, you think that there's been a dumpster fire the last couple of weeks? You haven't seen anything yet. They both happen to be in Georgia, both the runoff elections. I hate that runoff stuff where you don't get 50%. You got to run off the top two. It's just ridiculous. They have 8 people in there. It looks like the Italian parliament where there's 26 candidates. And give me a break. Anyway, this is the way it worked out. I believe the one Republican senator, I forget which one, had like 48 or 49%, came within a hair's breadth of winning it, which would make this whole thing moot. But it didn't. You're going to see a dumpster fire, folks. There's an article that I saw that Georgia officials have to tell people, do not move here to vote for Democrats is against the law. Changing your address on paper so you can vote in an election absentee. Believe me, they're going to do it and they're going to try. How many? Who knows? Thousands, I would assume. And when things are tight, that matters. It's that bad. It's that bad. I consider the Supreme Court, the Supreme Court as well, but the U.S. Senate is the firewall to keep these idiots from behind the side that's burning down, because they want to burn everything down. And it's the U.S. Senate that is currently the firewall. We are the firewall. I don't know how many people in Georgia listen to this, but folks, there's a lot on the line here, and there's going to be tons of money. There's going to be you people in Georgia are going to be bombarded with phone calls and emails and ads on the internet and also on regular TV, and it's just going to be, a crap show. It's going to run right through Thanksgiving, right through Christmas. I believe January 3rd or 5th is the day they picked for Election Day. So God knows how many mail ballots will be out. It's just a disaster. This thing's going to be a dumpster fire, and everybody's going to be screaming, oh, you stopped our people from voting. No, you stopped our people from voting. No, you suppressed the vote here, like Abrams says all the time in Georgia. Still hasn't conceded, by the way, the governor's race. What has it been, 2-3 years? And they're on Trump for not conceding. Give me a break. She thinks she's the governor of Georgia. Oh, well, maybe they ought to change her meds. But anyway, this is going to be something, folks. So stay tuned. Because once this got cleared away with the legal matters concerning the presidency, we're going to jump right into this nonsense. It's going to be crazy. Man, oh man, oh man. Well, it'll help the Georgia economy a little bit, all that money being spent there from people coming in to work on campaigns and cover it from the media. But, oh, God. Georgia used to be such a great place. I hope they can dig down inside and do the right thing. But anyway, folks, Chuck Schumer's name is certainly not on the ballot. Yeah, they all are. They all are. If you vote for a Democrat in Georgia, you're voting for all the whack jobs that are currently in the U.S. Senate that are Democrats. I'm not saying they're all whack jobs, but all of them are close to being nuts. Anyway, folks, that's my opinion. Until next time, goodbye and good luck.